This is a more advanced video that tells you how to create puzzles using Google Form. Okay, so I've started a Google Form, and actually this was copied from my full escape room, but I copied it to show you how to make just a puzzle in Google Form. In Module 4, I'll show you how to use Google Form to create the whole escape room if you choose to use Google Form for that. You have several options for how you can create a room for free. So I would title this the name of my puzzle. And the name of this puzzle would be story analysis multiple choice, something like that. So when you click on this, it automatically changes it for you. That's really cool. So then I would add a picture here to go with the theme of what I'm doing. So they're going to answer short story questions in this. And so down here, I have a new section. And that's going to be important when you go to make your escape room. So pretend this is the top of the Google Form, because you don't need any more than one section when you're making a puzzle. But I want to show you this other puzzle up here. Well, I'll just show it to you real quickly. In this assignment, you actually have to make a multiple choice puzzle. Okay, but I wanted to show you another puzzle you could create using a Google Form. I made this flyer, and I downloaded the flyer as a image, as a JPEG. Then I put the image into the Google Form. There's a code in the flyer. This is another kind of puzzle that you can do inside a Google Form. You can write a letter that goes with your escape room, and you can bold certain words. You can bold certain letters. You're hiding a code inside writing in any way that you see fit. One letter that I made for another escape room, I had the words all in the escape room. I had words up, down, left, right. So as I wrote the letter, I was using the words sprinkled in up, down, left, right. And those words were italicized. I didn't bold them, but I just italicized. So the students finally figured out, because it was a directional lock, they finally realized and figured out that if they took those words in order, that was the code to open the directional lock. So there's lots of different codes you can hide in writing. So for this puzzle, they have the flyer, and it says, enter the password hidden on the flyer below in all caps, making sure not to use any spaces anywhere. The password is a real word that you must unscramble. So I wanted to show you this puzzle. You can make one of these puzzles for your escape room if you would like, but for the 2 assignments in this module, you have to make multiple choice puzzles. So here's the first kind of multiple choice puzzle that you could make. So we're going to put multiple choice puzzle. So I have my scenario here for the kids, and then I have the cipher. This is an answer grid cipher. I love these. They're fun. The kids have to look at 2 grids to figure it out. So question 1, if they were to answer that question as B, for question 1, that's this little palm frond, and that means that 1 comes first in the code. If they were to answer C in question 2, that would mean this clock was the answer and the clock is 4. So far your code, your number code is 1, 4. Example. Etc. So then when you come down here to the multiple choice, they go ahead and answer it. And then after they have them all answered, of course, this is not the puzzle. This is me making the puzzle. They would answer it, and then they would put their answers into the cipher and come up with the code. Now, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to erase this and teach you how to make it a coded puzzle. Okay? So, in doing that, I'm going to erase the top here because I've already showed you the top. And it's important that I do that. So give me a second to let me pause and I'll. Okay, so I've got all that erased. Here is the theme banner I chose. Here are the colors that I chose. And my other video about using Google Docs, introduction to using Google Docs, tells you how to do all of this if you don't know how already. And then you put your cipher, you give your directions, then you come down here and now you need a lock to be able to unlock the code. You have to have your last box chosen. It has to have this blue line next to it so that the next thing you choose will go below it. I'm going to add a question and I'm going to change the question to short answer. All codes in a Google form have to be short answer. So here you would put your directions. So I typed, enter the 4-digit number code below using no spaces anywhere, please. Then, this is very important. You have to have it required. See these 3 dots right here. You click on that and you click on response validation. Now, even though this code is a number, don't choose number. Choose regular expression. You're always going to choose these same things, no matter what your code is. Regular expression. Then you're going to choose matches. Then you're going to write the code down. So right now I'm just making one up. Say that's the code. Right here, custom error is a message you want to pop up if they have the code wrong. Sorry, try again. And normally I'll take the time to write a really cool message here that goes along with the theme. Now, you have made your first kind of multiple choice code inside a Google Doc using an answer grid. You make these answer grids like I've already showed you how in Google Draw. I showed you how to make these kinds of grids, these kinds of ciphers by inserting tables in Google Draw and then downloading them as a JPEG. So this you would make in Google Draw. Okay, so then let me show you what it would look like. Make sure that all of these are unchecked. You want the kids to be able to do this as much as possible. And all of this, it says that. Okay, and now we are going to click the try it. And notice when they answer, it shows the answer for them so they don't forget. And then down here, when they put their code, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they hit submit, ooh, it's not right. So then they would try again, and maybe it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Ta-da! So now they know they have the correct code. All right. I'm going to show you how to make the other kind of multiple choice question in another video for your assignment number 11.